Welcome to the Elevated Exchange. Conversations for the free, the fly, and the fearless. I'm Kalina,
And I'm Power.
and we are talking all things elevated, all things thought provoking, and all things transformational with an exquisitely grand vibe. So, in this episode, our third episode of the season, Soft Power, Firm Roots, we're talking about feminine strength and grounded authority. We're going to be looking at how to embody power that doesn't yell, chase, or over explain, being rooted instead of reactive, and leading with presence, not performance. But before we dive into all of that amazingness, let's recap our amazing last episode. We love to receive your exchanges and share some of those that really hit us. And so we ended last episode with this question: who benefits from your lack of boundaries, and what is it costing you? So one of our listeners, Pauline, she commented this declaration that really resonated with you and I so much. We loved it so much. And she declared, I do not owe access to my energy. Saying no protects my yes. I am allowed to change my mind. I respect myself enough to pause before responding. I choose peace without guilt. I no longer abandon myself, and I welcome this season with clarity and grace.
Okay, come on with that declaration. Saying no protects my yes. That right there, snap on that. Snap on that. We agree. We agree, my sister. I absolutely love how Pauline articulated that. Choosing peace without guilt is such a sacred practice.
Seriously, yes.
Boundaries aren't rejection. They're self-respect in action. And we are so proud of you, Pauline, for honoring your energy this season. And we're so grateful to be on this elevated journey with you. We really are. Thank you for not only listening in, but helping us elevate.
Yes. She listens to every episode, and we get that elevated exchange from her. So we're so grateful, Pauline. Thank you. We got another one, Diane, who also is an avid listener. And she commented that last episode truly resonated with her and made her realize that she was trying to abandon herself and escape what she had worked so hard to achieve. And that really resonated with me. I understood exactly what she meant by that. She shared that loving yourself may seem effortless, but it's not. The boundaries you set for yourself also apply to everyone else. She said, I realize that the boundaries I'm setting are providing me with peace, which feels like loneliness. However, we often don't recognize something if we've never experienced it. She didn't recognize her peace, but now she holds herself sacred. Boundaries aren't easy, but they're necessary. And Diane answered the last question saying that she benefits from her boundaries now, and that the cost is releasing those who are no longer contributing positively within my walls.
Okay, come on. I felt every bit of what Diane commented. Yeah. She snapped when I say she snapped on all of that. Because what she named is something so many of us are experiencing in real time, right? But we always may not have the language for it. That moment when peace truly enters your life, and instead of feeling familiar, it feels like loneliness. And not because something is missing, but because chaos is no longer present in your universe. It's no longer present in your world. It's no longer present in your circumference, in your relationships.
That's amazing.
I'm going to transparently share
Yeah.
that peace is a frequency that my husband values.
Mm-hmm.
He values
Yes.
peace in our home, peace in our communication,
Yeah.
peace in our marriage, peace in our parenting, peace in our relationships, peace
Yes.
in our friendships and our association. For him, peace is the sign of alignment. It's actually his sign of alignment. And he
Wow.
has
Yeah.
taught me, in the years that we've been married for 15 and going on 16 years.
Woohoo! Yes.
And he's taught me to look for peace.
Yes.
That's the barometer. That's the telltale sign
Yeah.
of
Right.
alignment and unity in anything that I'm engaged in.
Yeah, that's good.
Peace. That
Mm-hmm.
if peace shows up, I know that is for me.
Yeah.
But for so many of us, chaos was the norm.
Yeah.
Right? Overgiving was the norm. Overextending was the norm.
Absolutely.
So when we begin to honor ourselves, when we begin to set boundaries, when we begin to hold ourselves sacred, hold our energy, our engagements, our time sacred, it can feel like quiet or loneliness when chaos was the norm. Yeah. It begins to feel unfamiliar. It can even feel uncomfortable.
Yeah.
How many of us can say peace is uncomfortable?
Ooh.
Because we were so used to chaos.
Right.
But when Diane said, when she said what she said about peace, it shifted everything.
Right.
And this statement that she made, I benefit from my own boundaries.
Yes.
I'm going to say that again.
Please. Yes.
Power. I benefit from my own boundaries.
Yeah.
That's the shift.
Yep.
That's the authority. That's the sovereignty.
Yes.
Now I'm no longer managing other people's access to me from guilt. I'm managing my life from alignment.
Yeah.
I'm going to say that you're no longer managing other people's access to you from guilt.
Ooh, no, I'm not.
You're managing your life, your engagement, your connections from alignment.
Yes.
And what that requires is a different kind of power.
It does.
A power that's not loud, a power that's not forceful, a power that's not performative. But this power is rooted, it's grounded, it's unshakable.
Yeah.
And that's what that, right there brings us into this next conversation. Soft power, but firm roots.
Yes. Yes.
You know how I always like to ask questions just to set the intention and for us to get reflective.
Okay.
What does it look like to move through life without needing to raise your voice to be heard? Without needing to chase to be chosen? Without needing to over-explain your worth to be respected?
Woo!
What does it feel like to be so grounded within yourself that your presence speaks before you ever have to?
Ooh. First off, that was a whole lot that you just shared, especially about the peace, especially about how chaos can feel normal. And so this question, like, not loud and not forceful when you've lived in chaos for so long, that's everything is loud. Everything is forceful.
Right.
Everything is performative. You guys to tap dance and sing for your, everything is like that. And it can feel uncomfortable. When peace feels uncomfortable, that was a real transition for me. But once I got it, woo, it was like chaos now is the uncomfortability, and I could smell it. a mile away. And,
Yeah.
I love the question, the part where you said, without needing to over explain your worth to be respected. Ciao. That
Right.
hit me like a ton of bricks because there was such a long time that I
Mhm.
needed to do that. And people probably don't even realize that they're doing that. That need to over explain, to really like sell yourself, asking to be respected, to
Yeah.
over prove that I'm worthy, you know,
Mhm.
the fact that I have to say it, like that's a different kind of navigation in life where you got to constantly say that. You have to constantly perform it. You have to
Mhm.
prove it. And it's exhausting. It was exhausting because I've moved into
Mhm.
another era. Like you said, I no longer manage these things through guilt or feeling like I have to prove this. And I don't think people realize it, how often we do that just to be respected, which is baseline. Like just
Mhm.
to be respected is baseline, just to be seen and just to feel valued. But that's, where this soft power comes you know, in the firm roots. That's the anchor where you feel like you're not being tossed to and fro. And it's
Mhm.
because when you're grounded in like your mindset, right? We keep saying firm roots. So to expound on that is to feel grounded in
Mhm.
your mindset, how you think, your perspective on life, your identity, who you are.
Mhm.
And when you get that, that becomes your anchor. Like, this is who I am. These are my beliefs, or this is how I want to, be. This is my authenticity. And that
Mhm.
helps you. And you'll stop doing that. You'll stop the over performance. You'll stop the over explaining. And you stop talking loud to be heard. You stop begging, you stop having these porous, overly flexible boundaries just to prove your worth. Like, I don't need to
Mhm.
prove it anymore. This is, who I am. And all because you realize. So it takes it can't come from the outside. You,
Mhm.
I don't have to prove anything. I
Yeah.
don't have to explain. I don't need permission to exist. I want
Yes.
to say this again. I don't need permission to exist.
Yeah.
You don't need, Howard,
Mhm.
permission
I
to
don't.
exist.
I don't.
I don't need permission to be authentic,
No.
to be my authentic self, to be Kalina. Howard, you do not need permission
I don't.
from anybody to
I
be
don't.
all of Howard.
I do
I don't
not.
need permission to build my life or to actually get the benefits from my own boundaries. I don't need
Yeah.
anybody to give me permission. I don't need anybody to agree with that. I don't
Mhm.
need anybody to, check it off and sign off at all. I
Yeah.
can build my life. I can stand in my authenticity. I can exist. That's sovereignty.
Mhm.
That's finding your footing, finding your solid ground in life, the thing that keeps you steady through every storm, going
Yes.
to keep you steady through every relationship,
Yeah.
and then even every moment of uncertainty when life comes. And that will anchor you. What will anchor you will be your soft power, that authenticity, and that sovereignty.
Mhm.
And for me, that thing has always been peace. Like you said, I'm just like bro. Just like bro said, your husband, peace has always been my anchor. And now
Mhm.
it's my requirement. Now
Yeah.
it's my requirement. It's been my anchor because it's been my what's the word? Like it's been my radar. It's been the thing that tell my meter. It'll tell me, hey, this is pretty good, like you said. This is a good place
Mhm.
to be where you got that peace. So I would run after it. But I didn't always have it. I didn't always require it. I didn't
Yeah.
always, I would not make it a requirement to come in because I had those porous boundaries. And I was too busy trying to overprove to everybody that I deserve peace, you know.
Yeah.
But now it's a requirement. And I
Mm-hmm.
know I have said this in this space before. If I ever have to choose between someone's chaos,
Mm-hmm.
my peace, I'm going to choose peace every single time.
Yeah.
I don't care who you are.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care how long we have known each other. History will not help you. I don't care
Mm.
what we've been through. I do not care. Wonderful, great. We got over that hurdle. I don't care. I'm choosing peace and I'm going to do it quietly, real
Yeah.
softly. Okay. I'm not going to put up a bunch of posters and announcements. I will not. With very firm planted roots, and I will not be moved from my peaceful space.
Yeah.
That's the real soft life. Everybody like, I'm in my soft girl era. That's wonderful. My soft girl era is peace. That's my anchor.
Yeah.
And it's no chaos, like you said. That now chaos coming in tilts the scales too much for me.
Mm-hmm.
I recognize it. And it's not just ease and aesthetics that soft girl life, it's firm boundaries, your quiet authority, and reigning in your sovereignty. I am the
Mm-hmm.
queen, and I don't have to over explain.
Yes.
I don't. And I have, and it is exhausting, it's frustrating. That time is over. And
Yeah.
I've noticed when I start explaining too much, that's my cue. That's how I know we're off to the wrong start. Because this over explaining should not be happening. So a
Mm-hmm.
boundary is off somewhere. So now I just move nice and quiet and I say less.
I just move nice and quiet
Yep.
and I say less.
It's
Yes.
gonna be less and less available
Yes.
here from me.
Yes. Okay. To all of
Okay.
that. Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Yes. Um, can I be honest? I, realize in my current space in life that softness
Mm-hmm.
is not a weakness. Okay. Softness is not passivity. It's not being passive.
No, it's
Softness,
not.
softness is not unintentional silence.
Ooh,
When I go silent, it's intentional. I
it's
have intention
intentional.
behind every action that I put forth. Softness for me is safety within self.
Hmm.
It is
Ooh,
safety
I like that.
within myself.
I like it.
Softness
Softness.
is the ability to remain grounded
Yeah.
in who I am without needing to harden, defend, or over explain
Yeah.
my existence, my
Yeah.
decisions, or my choices. That's
Right.
softness for me. I am
Right.
grounded,
Yeah. 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 Like
because
that.
there was a past version of me that believed that I had to raise my voice, or I had
Yeah.
to be loud in order to be heard.
Yeah. Talk about it.
I had to prove myself to be accepted and respected, that I
Yeah.
had to overgive to be valued.
Yeah.
But now I'm realizing that my authentic, energetic, high vibe presence is enough. I'm
Yes.
grounded in that.
It
That's
is.
soft power,
More
right?
than enough.
That's my softness.
Yes.
It's enough.
It's enough. More than enough.
And when your roots are deep, right? You're
Yeah.
deeply grounded in the authentic being that you
Mm,
are. You don't have to
yes.
chase anything.
Right. Right.
You don't have
Right.
to convince anyone.
Nope.
You don't even have to react to everything. Everything doesn't, you know,
Yes.
deserve my reaction or a
Right. Right.
response.
Right. Right.
When you're
Right.
grounded
Yeah.
in who you are,
Yeah.
you just discern,
Yeah.
you observe,
Mm-hmm.
then you choose. you make your decision.
I love that. Yes.
And that's soft power.
Right.
It's walking into a room and not
Yes.
needing to announce yourself because your energy already introduced you.
Yes.
It's being so anchored within your truth that when things around you feel uncertain, you remain steady.
Yeah.
And not because life isn't happening. Life is still going life.
Life is still gonna life.
Life is still gonna life. But the thing that shifted is you are no longer easily moved out of yourself.
Yeah.
And let's be real, that kind of groundedness requires trust.
Yes.
It requires trusting yourself enough to not react from the old version of yourself.
Yes. Say that again, please.
Trust yourself enough to not react from the old versions of yourself.
Yes.
Can you trust yourself enough not to react from your past version, your old version?
That's my type of talk.
Trusting your growth enough to not shrink back when you're fully seen as your authentic self.
Yes.
And I'm going to say that for myself. How I trust my growth enough to not shrink back when I'm fully seen as my authentic self.
Yes. Come on. Ooh.
Okay. Trusting your alignment enough to let things fall away without chasing them back.
Right.
I trust my alignment enough not to chase things when they fall away.
Yeah.
Kalina, you always say that you don't spin the block, right?
Right.
When you find something that is misaligned and you stepped away from it, why would you go back to it?
Why? It just doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make sense, but you have to trust yourself enough to do that.
You have to.
Especially when you discover that everything doesn't deserve your energy anymore.
Right.
And that's the shift.
Yeah.
For me, I'm no longer asking, how do I keep this?
Right.
How do I keep something that is misaligned?
Ooh.
How do I keep something that is no longer fitting in my space of peace?
My goodness. Yeah.
I'm asking now, does this even align with who I am now?
Yeah.
And just because it aligned 20 years ago, 15 years ago, 5 years ago, doesn't mean that it aligns with me now.
Yeah.
And I don't have to explain that. I just am grounded in it.
Yes.
Because I have firm roots.
Yes.
And when you're rooted like that, that's when your softness becomes power.
Snap. Or all of that. Literally, this question. Ooh, I mean, it's the alignment. The anchor is peace.
Yeah.
But that alignment, that is something that I don't understand people spinning the block. I really don't. And the more and more that I learn alignment, so grateful that you really sat and tutored me in that concept, because it makes everything so, it's a clarion call. Like true. And if you are out there and you still don't quite understand alignment, like we talk about it a lot, because it's one of the things, it's a guide. It's a real guide, and it will help you. You know, it's soft power for me to know, even if the other person, even if the other situation, the other event, it could be career, it could be, relationships, your job, a decision you have to make, all of that, you can really figure out the best move if you understand alignment and if you understand what aligns with you. Yeah. And so all of that, it was, what was this question you said? How do I keep this? That was a real live lifestyle. That is a lifestyle for people. It's part of that overexplaining and that begging. It's like, how do I keep this? I don't want to lose. We are afraid of change. People don't want to, quote unquote, lose things. You and I, we have walked through it. We have watched each other walk through it. We have walked through it together. That hits me right in my center, because you don't want to lose things. But the thing that stops me, like you said, from spinning the block is I think about alignment.
Yes.
Because what is the point? I don't let my feelings sway me. And one time, and you know the time I'm talking about.
Yep.
I did not trust Kalina and her and what aligns with her. And I went back, and it was a huge mistake. And it only rooted me even further. That's not a thing. If it's not aligned, it's not going to work out. It's not. Alignment is huge. So thank you for bringing that, because how do I keep this? I lived that life, but now I live does this even align with who I am now? Life. Thank you so much. That was amazing, because now I know when I leave a situation, relationship, a job, anything, I know that I left it all out on the field. I exhaust all options. I go to town, I go to battle, whatever we can. So when I make a decision to walk away or to say less and get quiet and we're done, that is final. And I put a boundary down, child. That's where it stays.
Yes.
Amazing. So as we close this incredible episode full of fire, we got to ask, a question. We're going to leave you with that. What happens when you stop adjusting yourself to keep the room comfortable and start honoring your alignment, even when it disrupts everything? So we just heard from Hala about that. Moving from that, how do I keep this? That anxiety, that begging, that over-explaining, that adjusting to keep everybody else in the room comfortable. And when you start honoring your alignment and asking just that question, how does this align with who I am now? What happens when you stop doing that and it disrupts everything? So we'd love to hear you guys. We encourage you all to stand firm in your softness. Trust your inner self and give yourself permission to benefit from firm, grounded boundaries.
Yeah, I got to hear that question again. Can you please put that up for us?
Oh, yes. Let's put that up, because that question, what happens when you stop adjusting yourself to keep the room comfortable and you start honoring your alignment, even when it disrupts everything?
Yes, we love engagement. So whatever resonates with you from anything that we shared in this episode, please drop your comments in our comment section. We love nuggets. We love the elevated exchange. Remember, this isn't just a conversation. This is an exchange that elevates.
So until next time.